What's going on, YouTube? So we made it to Utah, dropped our load off. It is pretty cold here. It was really cold last night. We come through Colorado. It was like 6 degrees. The coldest it got to, it was snowing a little bit. No chain up law, luckily. But we make it over here to Utah and it's still cold. It was like 30 degrees, 28 degrees. I kept telling my student, it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold. I hope you brought a thick jacket, a thick coat. And he's like, oh, I'm not worried. I like the cold, I like the cold. I'm like, it ain't the same, because you coming from reefer. You used to not being out in the cold for maybe 5-10 minutes. Flatbed side, we stay out in the cold hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. So it starts to bite after a little while, after you've been standing out here in a minute. So I'm nice and warm. I got my coverall set on, one I wore in the other video where I was in Pennsylvania. No problems. Only thing is the wind. It is super windy. It's always windy over here in Utah at this yard that we drop off and pick up at this Charlotte pipe yard. And other than that, it made the wind chill a little colder. But we got out and he was like, oh, it ain't that bad, it ain't that bad. And I'm like, all right, let's go check in and get our paperwork. So we walk over there and it's about, I don't know, a football field's length away. And it's so windy. We get over there and I'm like, it's cold now, ain't it? He's like, yeah, it's a little bit. We get back to the truck. I'm like, I told you it was cold, man. You might like the cold, but it ain't the same. He put on like an extra shirt, extra sweater, bunch of extra stuff trying to stay warm. It was funny. And then by the end of securing my load and everything, he was like, yeah, I'm a little cold now. So I'm like, yeah, you gotta respect this cold when you're on the flatbed side if you gotta work out in it. You might not like it, but you'll respect it. And you gotta deal with it. It ain't no big deal, we all go through it. There's nothing to it, it's easy. It won't kill you as long as you're bundled up right and just do what you can to stay warm. But just pretty much got another Charlotte pipe load. Nothing major. We're in Cedar City, Utah. We got a load going to Washington State that we're gonna run up here over the weekend. It's only 1,000 miles, so it's not gonna take any time to get there. We'll be there tomorrow. It doesn't deliver to Monday. Tomorrow's Saturday. So we'll just be sitting up there, getting a reset and hanging out. But today, I'm gonna show you guys my load and then I'm gonna go back inside my truck. I'm gonna do an interview with my trainee. Gonna ask him some questions about trucking and different things, so you guys can meet him. And I know you've been wanting an interview from one of my students, but I didn't get a chance from my other students, mainly because they didn't want to, or one of them didn't want to. The other one, I just didn't get a chance. He's willing and he wants to do an interview, so we're gonna go get that knocked out, and hopefully you guys like it. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn this around and show you my load, and we'll jump back in the truck because it's kind of cold out here, and I already took off my coveralls. So this wind is starting to bite me pretty good, and I'm ready to get back in my truck. All right, just a load of pipe, nothing major. I got my belly straps on. At this place that we pick up from, they put a belly strap through where they want you to put a belly strap, so you just have to tie yours off and pull it through. So all the belly strap locations are already preset where they want them, so that's all I had to do was put them on. And then I just throw straps over the top wherever I want. Just make sure I secure the load. Nice and easy. Nothing major to it. Everything's secured. Get the job done. Do have to make sure you stop and check these Charlotte pipe loads because they tend to shift on you, and they will shift. So make sure you check them whenever you stop. Another thing that happened to me, my bike got super messy coming through Colorado because they was salting the roads, and I think they was putting that beet juice down on the road. But it really messed up my truck, my bike, trailer, everything was black. So I'm really kind of upset about that. Now I gotta go wash my truck and try to get my bike washed. But we'll get that taken care of hopefully this weekend. I'm really hoping I find time. Got my tarp nice and secure on there. Only place I can put it because the trailer is fully loaded front to back. Nowhere else to put it. I don't have room up on top of my box. And it's pretty dirty down there, so I don't want to put my tarps down there. But that's all I got for you on my load, so let's get in here and do this interview. All right, guys, so I'm back in the truck now. Getting ready to start the interview with my student here. And we got some questions to ask him. Got them wrote down right here. We're gonna throw it at him. He hasn't seen these, so he don't know what I'm about to throw at him. Got the secret sauce, and we're gonna see how he gonna answer them. He gonna be truthful, hopefully. Don't put me on blast. We're gonna see what we can work with. So we'll start off with first question. Who are you and where are you from?
My name is Jose. I'm from Houston. I would say my last name, but that's too big to say or pronounce, so y'all gonna get that wrong. But yeah, I'm from Houston, Texas. You know, close to Randy. Randy's from 4th Ward, I believe so, right?
Yeah, Fort Worth, Houston. 2 Texas boys in the house.
Yeah, we're close to each other, so it worked out fine.
Yep, working out great. All right, next question. How old are you now, and how old were you when you started driving?
I'm 25 years old now. My mind's telling me correctly. I got my CDL when I was 23.
That's when I started.
23 years old?
That's a good age to start. Start while you're young. 21, 22, 23.
23. I was in prime reefer for a whole year.
Hold on. You just kind of went into my next question.
Oh, I'm tripping.
Let's backtrack. All right. Have you worked for Prime before, and what division?
Yeah, I worked for Prime when I like I said, when I got my CDL. I was reefer for a year, did the whole year. I liked it and everything, but want to try something new, you know what I'm saying? Flatbed, see how it works out. So far, I'm liking it. It's cold, but got to deal with it, you know?
Yeah. So you saying you went through Prime PSD program?
Yeah, I did the PSD and TNT phase. You know what I'm saying? Did the
so you actually already been through this TNT training phase?
Yeah, I've been through this.
But on the reefer side?
Yeah, on the reefer side.
Okay.
Which is totally different.
So
ball game.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really different.
All right. So you said you stayed and went and done some local work. So what's the difference between local and OTR?
Yeah, I left Prime and I did my full year and then went home, you know, because it's hard to get a job with a CDL that you just barely got, you know, with no experience. So most of these companies local won't get you with no experience.
Yep.
So I did my whole year. Went back home, Houston. Found me a local job, but man, these local jobs ain't pay. Well, they ain't pay. My experience, they ain't pay me good enough for what I had to, you know, what I had to make. And if you're trying to make good money, you got to work long hours. So if you calculate the long hours and the time you on the truck home, and by the time you get home, it's like you were out here, OTR.
Yep.
So yeah, pretty much that was my big deal.
All right.
Next question, Randy.
I mean, don't rush me. It's a process. I got to see which one I want to throw at you. What's the difference between reefer and flatbed that you have noticed so far?
More work. more physical work. We gotta be outside more. Now right now that is what, December. We're over here in I believe, where we at? Utah?
Yeah.
Cedar City, Utah. And it's cold. Wind is cold. You can see the sun, but it's cold.
Hold on. You say it's cold. Didn't you just tell me the cold didn't bother you?
It
all this time you've been like, it ain't cold,
It ain't cold, like cold, but if you're out there for an hour, it's gonna get cold. It's gonna get cold and shit. I mean,
but you can deal with it, so it ain't no problems there.
Yeah, I can deal with it. Ain't no big deal.
Something you can get used to?
Yeah. I don't want to fucking drive through the snow, but
man, we all got to go through the snow.
Yeah, we got to do it. I did it reefer side, but
all right. What next should we throw at you? All right. How did you come to train with me?
Randy, let's see, YouTube pretty much. Saw his videos. I've been wanting to come to Prime, just that I never made up my mind till, what was it? Not December, but I hit up Randy before I came over here. I hit up, hey, you think you could train me? And like, I got my CDL, been driving for a year.
So you guys see, I am a real person. You see me on these YouTube videos and stuff, and if you message me and stuff, I do answer you back. And I had quite a few guys actually message me, wanting me to train them and stuff, but pretty much everybody needed to get their CDL, and I only do the training phase after you get your CDL, the TNT phase.
Right.
So, like I said, he messaged me on Messenger, and I messaged him back. I didn't have a trainee at the time, so it was like perfect timing. He hit me up just at the right time because I was looking to pick somebody up. Talked about him coming back to Prime. He done all his paperwork, come through orientation, said he wanted to train with me. And we linked up, everything was good to go. So future reference, anybody that once I'm solo, and you already have your CDL and you want to train on the flatbed side,
Yep.
just message me and make sure I'm solo, and we'll do like I'll ask you some questions or something just to kind of see who you are, if you got some driving experience and everything. Luckily, he had some driving experience. He drove on the reefer side for a year because it's wintertime right now, and I really wasn't going to take anybody out in the winter because it's too much to deal with somebody's driving and training factor while you're trying to sleep, while the roads are white, raining, snowing, messy, cold. It's just a lot to deal with, and I didn't want to deal with it, but I have less to deal with because I don't have to worry about the driving phase. I've already seen his driving since we left. He's driving great, backing up great. I'm gonna show you guys some videos of that. His backing ain't on point like mine, but it's
a little bit better.
It's doable. It's better than my other students because, like I said, he has experience, so he knows how to drive. He knows how to back up. He done reefer. So if you can back up a reefer, no problem. You shouldn't be able to back up a flatbed.
No, not all flatbeds. These flatbeds we're pulling, they're 54 too. They're
53.
53s?
Yeah.
53s, yeah.
Yeah, we got the 53-foot flatbed, but it's still pretty much, I think it's easier than reefer. But the step deck can be the same because when you slide that axle forward, you got a same pretty much swing radius on the back. It's like 10 feet from axle to the actual back of the trailer. So it can be the same on that one. Other than that, the 48-foot and the 53-foot flatbed are pretty much easier to drive and back up. But let's throw another question at him. All right, when you came back to Prime, what made you go flatbed instead of just going back reefer?
Like I told you before, I've been thinking about coming back, but not on reefer side, because reefer side, well, my personal experience, your sleeping is always all up and down, eating is always up and down.
So you're saying your sleeping is your schedule changed from day to night? Reefer is just kind of anytime delivery, day, night, weekend, everything?
Yeah, it don't matter. Reefer side, you can deliver today.
And what about flatbed?
Flatbed's mostly mornings. Morning driving. Well, right now it's routine, so it's kind of varies. But
yeah,
once I go solo.
Yeah, flatbed's pretty much daytime driving. And weekends, you're either driving or you're sitting, which is a good thing.
That's a good thing. That's what I like.
Matter of fact, we're going to be sitting this weekend, Sunday, because we won't be driving.
Yeah.
What about the actual physical activity of the work? Was you expecting that? Is it what you expected? Is it a little more than what you thought it would be?
No, I expected it. It ain't really that bad. So far, we haven't tarped, so I don't know how that works out yet.
Yeah, we haven't had any hard loads right now. Matter of fact, you only had a couple loads where we've actually had to do anything besides. We haven't done nothing but throw straps.
So far, just strapping.
So, yeah, you had it pretty easy. It's going to be some loads we get that's going to make you really find out what you're dealing with on the flatbed side. Not sure when we're going to get those loads, but they will come. All right, you're in automatic now. What's the difference between the automatic and the manual shift that you drove back in the day?
Oh my God, I love it.
You love the automatic?
I love the automatic, especially in traffic, people. This automatic, it's like, it's a beauty. It's a charm in traffic. You don't got to do all that shifting, none of that. And through mountains, I love it. I love it. And this, we got a Peterbilt, right? It's a Peterbilt, and this J brake holds pretty good in mountains, so I like it so far. I wouldn't go back to stick shifts. Why we have automatics?
Well, that's different from me. I still prefer my manual stick. I'm just more used to it, I guess. These automatics shift a little bit too much for me. But while I have it, I'll take advantage of it and have fun with it, I guess.
I love this.
I give it up in a heartbeat, go back to a stick shift.
That's a headache. Why?
Yeah, it's not that bad. All right, last question besides something else I can think of after I ask you this question, if you want to talk some more. But all right, besides trucking, what could you see yourself doing if you wasn't in trucking?
Probably go back to the oil fields. That's what I did before. Probably go back. Like if y'all, some people know that right now, well, it's picking up right now, but back then it was pretty bad. Got laid off, but if it picks back up, and if I wasn't doing this, I'll probably go back and head to the oil field.
Yeah, I drove in the oil fields a little bit too myself.
That's probably what I go back.
Besides that type of work is like anything else you like? You can see yourself doing if you had a chance.
Well, I want to be an actor too.
What? You want to be an actor?
Yeah, I want to be an actor, man.
Man, I want to be an actor too.
I want to be an actor, man. You know, give me. If
You guys think we can be actors?
If y'all know anybody that you give me a script, just a small script, you know.
For
give
real,
give me through the door. Just give me through the door.
Hook us up. Get us in the door. All I need is our foot in the door. We want to try out acting.
Just a small script. Just a small, man. I'm not acting for much. Just a small script. Just give me through the door.
He also said he's a comedian. He said he could compete with Kevin Hart.
Nah, not really. Not Kevin. Nah, that's my boy Kevin.
He don't want no beef with Kevin. He don't want nobody to find out about that.
I could probably beat him in freestyle chocolate dropper. Nah, I ain't gonna beat him. I ain't gonna beat him.
Them Houston boys, they all think they can rap.
Nah, I don't know. I'm not really a rapper. But hey, Kevin, if you're out there, man, if you're watching this, give me a freestyle battle. I'll freestyle.
Anything else you can think of besides the questions I asked you?
Oh yeah.
That you want to talk about or say about?
Yeah, that I chose Flatbed because I heard Prime got a dedicated region, Texas Regional.
Yeah, they do have a Texas Regional.
Texas Regional. I don't know how hard it is to get in it since I'm
And yeah, you're in Houston, so you're in a good spot to be on that Texas Regional.
Yeah, hopefully that's one of my things.
I can't tell you anything about it because I don't do Texas Regional, but I have thought about it myself before.
I'm thinking about it. You know, if it's open positions, I wouldn't mind jumping in it. Hopefully it works out best. You know, and I don't have to drive all these 48 states.
Well, a little farther into the training, we can find somebody to check that out and talk to about it.
Well, if y'all anybody of y'all Prime drivers that see this video, let me know. Comment on the box below, and let me know how's that Texas Regional.
Yeah, anybody that knows about the Primes Texas Regional, feel free to message me and let me know, because I don't, like I said, I don't do the Texas Regional, and we both want to know about it a little bit.
He wants to know too.
Not me so much. I'm probably not gonna go to it, but if it's good enough, I might. But
yeah, let us know.
I just want to know a little bit about it.
Yeah, let us know and see how, if any positions are available. Is it easy to get in, hard to get in, or I don't know. I just want to. I haven't ran to nobody that knows. So if y'all know, you know, comment below. Let us know. Me and Randy.
All right. Anything else?
I'm still cold. Anything else?
He's still cold.
Still cold.
You know you're not cold, man. You finna turn that AC on me while we taking off.
Yeah, we're just gonna head to Washington.
Yeah, we'll be there tomorrow. Like I told y'all before, it's a short 1,000-mile trip. We're gonna run it straight up there, take a shower somewhere, and then just go relax. I got some movies to watch on my truck, and we're just gonna hang out and pretty much do nothing for a day. We're gonna get our 34-hour reset, so we'll be ready to run next week. I'm hoping that we get some loads that I haven't hauled before, so I can film for you guys, and something that he can learn on too, that he haven't seen in my videos before. I'm always wanting to do new and different things. Just makes it interesting and keeps you excited about your job. Get tired of hauling the same things all the time.
Yeah, I see it.
But I guess that's all we got for you guys. If you guys want to ask him any more questions, just pretty much leave a question in the comment, and I'll ask him, and I'll answer you guys back. Or if you just want to ask me a question, and I'll try to answer you guys back also, like I always do, best I can in the comments. Or you can message me on Messenger if you look me up or something. But thanks for watching. Hope it was a good enough interview for you guys. I'm sure it was a bunch of questions that I didn't think of to ask him. If I do think of, I'll try to ask him in another video or something. Don't forget to subscribe below, and we'll see you guys on the next video.